While Kumuga Limited continues to export maize in the midst of a ban,
former permanent secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Siazongo Siakalenge, who has since been transferred to the Ministry of Commerce and Trade in the same capacity,
says he's not ready to give an official position on the matter. Mr. Siakalenge is said to have written to Zambia Revenue Authority Commissioner General Belin Msiska to facilitate the smooth passage of Kumuga Limited maize exports. This development has greatly angered the maize traders whose trucks have been impounded at Kasumbalesa border post following the issuance of the ban. And Minister of Agriculture Bob Schinga says Mr. Siakalenge needs to clear himself on how he has been entangled in this matter. Mr. Schinga, however, acknowledges that there are weaknesses and questionable procedures being practiced in the ministry over the issuance of export licenses.
Of who is exporting and who is not exporting, because I am not sitting at the border to check all this. But also, I would like to say to you, there are also corruption activities that are going on. I have acknowledged this in my ministry, where officers are issuing permits, because the Minister of Agriculture does not sign them. I don't sign any documents. I don't sign checks. I don't sign permits. My job is to provide the policy direction. So I said, because I cannot answer for what the permit says it is. So yeah, I think, as I said, he's a controlling officer in the ministry. So I think you should raise that issue with him. I'm not able to answer that because, as I said, I don't sign any documents.
He says the ban was done in good faith as it borders on food security, stating that the country has a shortfall of 75,000 metric tons of maize, since Zambia Revenue Authority only managed to buy 425,000 metric tons against the 5,000 metric tons target.
The country at the moment has limited quantities of maize, particularly for this year's crop, for 2013's crop. The FRA has only been able to buy 425,000 metric tons against the 500,000 metric tons target, meaning with a shortfall of 75,000 metric tons for this year.
Cabinet had approved a reduction in the quantity of national security strategic stock from 1 million metric tons to 500,000 metric tons to allow the private sector to purchase maize grain and sell it locally. And of the 2.5 million metric tons of maize for the 2012 to 2013 season, government claims to be taking measures, stating that it has commitments for exports and emergencies such as flood. Prudence Mulenga, Muvi TV News, Lusaka.